Hello friends, today I start discussing about trigonometry. The trigonometry is a very important subject in mathematics, but it is also required in different field of study like physics, like geography, like medical science, like different technical know-how, even economics and very other different branch of science and educational system always use trigonometry to solve some easy problem. The problems like height of a mountain, you can find with simple using trigonometrical ratios. The angle is the most important calculation. The concept of angle is nothing but the rotation measurement. That is, from a fixed point, if a straight line rotates anti-clockwise direction, that is circular path followed by a straight line, the amount of rotation is known as angle. The angle is measured in different unit system like theta degree, the symbol is degree, theta the angle, circular measure, that is radian, and theta g, that is grade measure. The grade measure is not very popular, but it is also a very interesting and useful measurement of angle. Then we can discuss about ratio of sides of a right angled triangle. The right angled triangle, the ratio of sides of right angled triangle is the basic principle of trigonometrical ratios. Everybody knows, or most of you knows, that sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, sec theta, cosec theta, cot theta, etc. are the trigonometrical ratio. But how can we measure this type of things, and what are the use of trigonometry in mathematics or other different calculation, height and distance, for example, and vector and force distribution, free body diagram, inclined plane. So now we start about the basic trigonometry. Basic trigonometry, everybody knows basic trigonometry, but I think it is most helpful for everybody if basics are revised first. So we can start with trigonometry. Now, in case of trigonometry, first we consider a triangle, right angled triangle. This is 90 degree. This is a right angle triangle, say O MP, and this is say angle theta. Now in this right angle triangle, when this is the angle theta and these two perpendicular sides of the right angle triangle, we can say the angle consists with the theta is known as base, say B, and just opposite to the angle theta is known as perpendicular, or sometime it is known as height. We denote like B, and this line, which is everybody knows, hypotenuse. So this triangle H, say this is H. In this triangle, if you take the ratio of perpendicular with respect to height, the length of perpendicular divided by length of hypotenuse, is known as sine of theta. Remember, this is not sine theta, actually this is sine of theta, but symbolically we can write sine theta, sin theta. Sine of, this is a very important part, sine of, not a sine into theta, this is sine of theta, right? Similarly, base by hypotenuse is known as cosine of theta, that is cos theta, and perpendicular by base, which is known as tangent of theta or tan theta. If the ratios are reverse, that is inverse, then we have H by P equal to hypotenuse by perpendicular, cosecant of theta, which is known as cosec theta. Again, if H by B ratio becomes secant of theta, that is sec theta. In most popular way we can write sec theta, but actual secant of theta, and obviously B by P is known as cotangent of theta or cot theta. Now this is there you got the P by H and H by P. This P by H and H by P, these are reciprocal to each other. So sin theta and cosec theta are related like sin theta like sin theta So if you adjust this, you get sin theta equal to P by H, cosec theta equal to H by P, which implies that sin theta into cosec theta equal to P by H into H by P equal to 1. So it is just opposite to other, sin theta equal to 1 by cosec theta, right? Similarly, cos theta equal to B by H and sec theta equal to h by b. So obviously cos theta into sec theta equal to b by h into h by b equal to 1. So cos theta equal to 1 by sec theta. Now tan theta equal to p by b, cot theta equal to b by p. So obviously tan theta into cot theta equal to 1, that is p by b into b by p. So tan theta equal to 1 by cot theta. But there is another important relation, that is tan theta equal to p by b equal to p by h into h by b, or tan theta equal to p by h by b by h, that is sin theta by cos theta. So obviously tan theta equal to sin theta by cos theta, and cot theta equal to 1 by tan theta equal to 1 by tan theta equal to cos theta by sin theta. Okay, so you can copy this. If you wish, you can copy whole thing, right? Now you can proceed. How can you find the value of angle? Value of angles. Now what is angle? The amount of rotation of a fixed straight line of length r, one end fixed at a point and other end moving in circular path, like anti-clockwise direction. What is this meaning? The amount of rotation of a fixed straight line of length r, one end fixed at a point and other end moving in circular path anti-clockwise direction to get positive angle. So obviously clockwise rotation gives negative angle, right? Angle may be positive, may be negative, but in general we always say that if this is a fixed straight line OP and it rotates about a circular path, say theta angle theta, then we can say this is, suppose theta equal to, the degree 30 degree. Now what is degree, what is radian, what is grade? Degree. Now degree, radian and grade, this is the important topics on trigonometry. Degree, radian, grade. Suppose degree, now this is a circle, that is the line OP, O fixed point, P is a variable position. It is start from here, it is say 0 degree, theta degree. So degree is actually known as sexagesimal system, and it's also divided into two smaller part, minute and second. So degree, minute, second, not the time, degree, time, hour, minute, second. This is degree, minute, second. Now what is degree? If you divide this circle into 4 equal part, that is, we know that this part is perpendicular. Suppose this is O, P, Q, R, S, and rotates like this. So the angle of rotation about this point to this point, that is perpendicular to this, is known as 90 degree, and then it is 180 degree, 90 plus 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 degree, 360 degree. Total this is 360 degree. So each part is 90 degree and plus 90 degree, plus 90 degree, plus 90 degree. So 2 into 90 degree, 3 into 90 degree, 4 into 90 degree. That means the total circle is divided into 360 small part. So 360 part of one rotation is known as 1 degree. Again, if you divide 1 degree, say this is 1 degree, and you just divide it into 60 part of 1 degree, this is say 1 degree, then each part equal to 1 minute. And if this is 1 minute, not so large, because this is 360, if you divide 360 part, then each part is so small that this is almost like smaller than this also. So it is just a analogy. So this is say 1 second, 1 degree, 1 minute, 1 minute. 1 minute can be written as 1 double. This is 1 minute. So 1 minute equal to, this is again divided into 60 part of 1 minute equal to 1 second. Each part 60 degree or 60 part of 1 minute, each part equal to 1 second. This is single stroke, this is double stroke. Second. 1 second. So this is 1 second. So 1 degree equal to 1 by 6 equal to 60 minute equal to 3600 second. It's like 1 hour equal to 60 minutes equal to 3600 second. This is almost same because in very ancient time the time and the angle both are taken very near relation, but now we convert degree into some other unit. This is known as radian or circular measure. This is most important, circular measure, which is known as radian. What is circular measure or radian? Now if this is a circle and this is the radius of the circle r, OP, you just move anti-clockwise direction as much as the circular path becomes r, not this. This is actually, if this equal to r, this is r, this is r, and this r, then this angle becomes 60 degree. You know it. 60 equal to 60 equal to 60, 360, 180 degree. But in this case, this is less than 60 degree because this arc is not equal to this straight line. So in this case, if this is theta, normal relation is the arc length divided by radius is theta in radian. So theta in radian equal to arc length by radius. Now when arc length is r, radius also r, then it is 1 radian. Radian is denoted by c, circular measure. So radian can be written as 1 c. So theta equal to arc length, total arc length, total circumference divided by radius. Now total circumference is, say, capital C. So capital C by r equal to theta. Now it is very interesting that for all circle, remember, for any circle, smaller, bigger, any circle, there is a very interesting relation. That is the diameter. Suppose AB is the diameter of the circle. This diameter, when circumference length divided by diameter, then it is always becomes constant. Suppose this is PQ. Suppose this is MN. So obviously, suppose this is D1, this is D2, this is D3, diameter lengths are different, and also circumference length also different. So suppose you measure the circumference by a thread and the diameter by another, you got the C, suppose this is C1 by D1 equal to, suppose this is C2, the circumference is C2 and diameter is D2, C2 by D2 equal to, suppose this is C3, circumference is C3, C3 by D3, all equal to a constant which is known as pi. Pi. This is a constant. We can write pi equal to 22 by 7. This is not correct. not correct. Pi is actually a very large number, never ending number. Suppose this is a calculator, and this is a very modern scientific calculator. Suppose we want to find the value of pi. Look, the pi equal to 3.1415, you can see 3.141592654. So you can note down it, 3.141592654, right? This is not end here, but the calculator capability, the capacity of the calculator is this much. If you check this in your computer, you can get more long string of value. Now what happened if we find 22 by 7? 22 by 7 divided by 7, right? 22 by 7. This is the most popular value of pi, which is 3. So 22 by 7 is 3.142857.143. 3.142857.143. This is not equivalent to the actual value of pi. So the actual value of pi is not 22 by 7. Not 22 by 7. Look very carefully. This is 3.1428. This is 3.14159. But up to 3.14, both are very near to each other. And if you take 1 also, then 3.141 and 3.142 also very close to each other. So thereby, in our general calculation, we can easily use 22 by 7 instead of this type of value. So it is always use every part of the normal calculation. So what we got in a circle, the part, if we divide into 4 equal part, we say that the theta angle, theta in radian equal to circumference by diameter, right? Circumference by diameter? No. Arc length by radius. Arc length by radius, right? Radius. So arc length by radius, and now we got that the total rotation that is 2 pi r divided by r. So total rotation, one complete cycle, theta 1 rotation is 2 pi radian, right? 2 pi radian. If you divide into 4 part, that is 0, that is pi by 2, that is pi, and that is 3 pi by 2. 90, 180, 3 into 90, that is 270, and 4 into 90 or 360. So you can easily convert it in degree. 0 circular radian, 0 degree, 2 pi 360 degree, pi by 2 90 degree, pi 180 degree, 3 pi by 2 3 into 90 degree 270 degree. So this anti-clockwise direction, the angle are like this is 90 degree, then this is 90 plus 90 180 degree, pi, this is pi 180 degree, this is 270 degree, this is 270 degree, this is 270 degree, and if you rotate total it becomes 360 degree. This is the most important part of angle relation. Now there is also another type of angle known as grad. Most of student does not know this, but each calculator having degree, radian, grad. No? Yes. It is very simple value. Actually it is a decimal value of angle. That is total angle, the total complete rotation from 0, the 1/4 is 100 grad, this is 200 grad, this is 300 grad, and this is 400 grad. So each quadrant becomes 100 grad. So 100 grad equal to 90 degree equal to pi by 2 radian. This is the useful relation between degree, radian, grad. So degree 100 grad equal to 90 degree equal to pi by 2 radian. Okay, pi by 2 radian. This is degree, radian, and grad. Now we can find the trigonometrical system. But how can you convert degree to radian? We know that 360 degree equal to 2 pi radian. So 1 degree equal to 2 pi by 360, that is pi by 180 radian. So any degree, suppose theta degree equal to pi theta by 180 radian. Similarly we can say 2 pi radian equal to 360 degree, pi radian equal to 180 degree, 1 radian equal to 180 by pi degree. So theta radian equal to 180 by pi into theta degree. Some example are there. Suppose 30 degree equal to how much radian? That is how much radian? 30 degree, 60 degree, 45 degree, 90 degree, 120 degree, 135 degree, 150 degree, 180 degree. These are most important angle. How much radians? Very simple. Just degree to radian is put the degree 180 by 5. No, it is pi by 180, right? 30 degree, it is pi by 180. Pi by 180 into 30. So 30 degree is pi by 6 radian. 60 degree is pi by 180 into 60, pi by 3 radian. 45 degree is pi by 180 into 45, that is pi by 4 radian. 90 degree equal to pi by 180 into 90 equal to pi by 2 radian. 120 degree, pi by 180 into 120, 0 0, 3 4 the 12, 6 3 is a 12, 6 3 is a, that is 4 pi by 3, 4 pi by 3. Look, pi by 3 is 30 degree, so sorry, 2 pi by 3, sorry, 2 pi by 3, 2 pi by 3, that is this is 60 degree, so 60 into 2, 180 degree, 120 degree, that is 135 degree. 135 degree pi by 180 into 135. It is very simple. This is 45 degree and 135 is 3 into 45, right? So it is 3 pi by 4, 3 pi by 4, 3 pi by 4. 150 degree, 150 degree, 150 degree equal to, so this is 135 degree, this is 120 degree, this is 90 degree, this is 45 degree, this is 60 degree. So 150 degree, 150 degree, 150 degree is pi by 180 into 150, that is 150 means, if you take 30, 30 into 5, that is 5 pi by 6, that is 5 pi by 6. This is most simple way. 180 degree again, 180 degree is equal to pi by 180 into 180, that is pi radian. So these are the most common angle, these are the most common angle which always required in our trigonometrical situations. Now value of trigonometrical ratio, trigonometric ratio. This is a very interesting part. If you take a 60 degree triangle, each 60 degree, right? If you take a 60 degree angled triangle, so ABC is a triangle equilateral triangle ABC. So angle ABC equal to 60 degree. Angle BCA equal to 60 degree. Angle BAC equal to 60 degree. AB equal to BC equal to CA equal to say A. If you draw a perpendicular from A to BC, then you got a triangle which is ABM. The triangle is ABM, right? You got a triangle known as ABM. So this triangle ABM, this is 60 degree, this is 30 degree, this is 90 degree. Now it's written as A B, B, C, C, A. So this is A. BM, this is perpendicular, so it bisects the equilateral triangle. From geometry you know that this equal to this is common, and this angle is equal to this angle is 90 degrees. So RH is congruency. RHS congruency. Triangle ABM equal to triangle ACM, that is BM equal to CM. So it is half. So it is A by 2. And from Pythagoras you know that AB square plus AM square, AB square equal to, or we can write AM square plus BM square equal to AB square. So obviously AM square, which is unknown, plus BM is A by 2 square equal to A square. So AM square is equal to A square minus A square by 4, or AM square equal to 3A square by 4, or AM equal to root 3 by 2A. So this AM is root 3 by 2A. Now all things become very, very easy. As this triangle is an arbitrary triangle, so you can say A may be any value. So the ratios of this triangle, that is sine 60 degree equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse, P by H equal to root 3 A by 2 by A by A, that is root 3 by 2, right? Cos 60 P by B by H, that is A by 2 by A, that is half. Tan 60, that is P by B, that is root 3 by 2A divided by A by 2, that is root 3, right? That is root 3. Okay. So cosec 60 is equal to 2 by root 3, sec 60 equal to 2, and cot 60 equal to 1 by root 3, right? So the value of sine, cos, tan, sec, cosec, cot, all defined by the triangle ABM. So if you change the direction of the triangle, that is, this is A, this is B and this is M, right? ABM rotates in such a way that this is 30 degree, so this is 60 degree. So AM is root 3 by 2A, this is A by 2 and this is A. So sine 30 degree equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse equal to A by 2 by A, that is half. Cos 30 degree equal to B by H equal to root 3 by 2A by A, root 3 by 2. Tan 30 degree equal to P by B equal to A by 2 by root 3 by 2, that is 1 by root 3. Cot 30 degree P by P equal to root 3. Sec 30 degree, that is H by B, that is 2 by root 3, and cosec 30 degree is equal to H by P equal to 2. So sine 30, sine 60, you got these two. Now suppose this is isosceles right angle triangle. Isosceles right angled triangle. For case of isosceles right angle triangle, this is suppose A, this is also A. So this is 45 degree, this is 45 degree. And from Pythagoras, if this is ABC, AC square equal to AB square plus BC square, that is A square plus A square, that is 2A square. So AC equal to root 2A, so this is root 2A. So from this triangle you can easily got that sine 45 degree equal to P by H, that is A by root 2A, that is 1 by root 2. Cos 45 equal to B by H equal to A by root 2A, that is 1 by root 2. Tan 45 equal to P by B into A by A into 1. Cot 45 equal to B by P into A by A equal to 1. Sec 45 equal to H by B equal to root 2. Cosec 45 cosec 45 is equal to H by P equal to root 2. So sine 60, sine 30, sine 45, all angles are, the ratios of angles are always constant. 60 degree, though the triangle is small or large, always the sides, for example cos 60 is half, that means the hypotenuse is double to the base. This is a very important concept. For example 45 degree. The 45 degree, it is a very fine example. Suppose this is a tree. Suppose this is a tree. This is a very long building or very long tree. You want to measure the height. You just use the trigonometry. You take a tube and place your eye here. Place your eye here and adjust it by moving backward in such a point that the angle becomes 45 degree. or maybe any other angle also, but it is very easy if it is 45 degree. Then the length, suppose this is a tree, then the length of the tree is equal to, suppose this is PQ and this is R. So QR equal to PQ. This is A, then it is also A. So if you measure this length, you can say that if this angle is 45 degree and tan 45 degree equal to 1 equal to PQ by QR. So if you measure QR, you can easily got the height of the building, height of the monument, height of the Mount Everest, is not it? The measurement of Mount Everest is not a very difficult one. How only difficulties is the length measured from this base point to this point. There are so many different techniques how they take this, but as the Mount Everest is very long, very large height, so it is not very erroneous value to find the height. So this is the use of trigonometry for height and distance, etc. But now two different things discussed by me, that is that 0 degree. What is the value of 0 degree? 0 degree. Suppose this is a triangle. Suppose this is a triangle of 0 degree. Oh, this is possible. But where always having some imagination. Yes. So suppose ABC is a triangle where the angle BAC equal to 0 degree. Look, if BAC is 0 degree, this is only possible when C coincide with B. When AC equal to AB, when AC equal to AB equal to say A, and when BC equal to 0. So what is BC? BC is perpendicular, AB is base, and this is hypotenuse. Now sine 0 degree, that is P by H, that is 0 by A equal to 0. Cos 0 degree equal to B by H. Now B equal to A. This is also AB by BC. AB by AC. Sorry, AB by AC. AB by AC. Look, AB and AC both are A. Both are equal to A. So 1. So cos 0 degree is 1. Tan 0 degree. Again P by B. P is 0. B is A. So anything when 0 is divided by any number not equal to 0, A not equal to 0. Look, A not equal to 0, but 0 by A is 0. Cot 0 degree, that is B by P, which is B by P, that is A by 0. So A by 0 divided by anything is undefined, or we can write infinite symbol, but this is not infinity, but it is undefined, because you can't define anything by 0. Now sec 0 degree. Sec 0 degree is H by B, that is 0 by A. No, A by A, right? because H is AC and B is AB. So A by A equal to 1. So sec 0 is 1. Cosec 0 degree. This is H by P. But H is A, P is 0. Again undefined. So in case of angle 0 degree, these are the result. And last, the angle 90 degree. Again, assume that this angle is 90 degree. This is also 90 degree. This is right angle triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, angle CAB equal to angle ABC equal to 90 degree. What this does it means? This is only possible when AB equal to 0. That is base B equal to 0. And BC equal to AC, that is P equal to H equal to say A. Then it is simple. Sin 90 degree, cos 90 degree, tan 90 degree, cot 90 degree, sec 90 degree, cosec 90 degree, sin 90 degree, perpendicular by hypotenuse, A by A 1, cos 90 degree, cos 90 degree, B by H, B is 0, 0 by A 0, tan 90 degree, P by B, P is A, B is 0, anything by 0 is undefined, cot 90 degree, cot 90 degree, B by P, B base 0, P perpendicular A 0, sec 90 degree, H by B, H hypotenuse A, base B, base B 0, undefined, cosec 90 degree, cosec 90 degree, cosec 90 degree, hypotenuse by perpendicular, that is hypotenuse is A, perpendicular is A, that is 1. So you got the value of sin, cos, tan, cosec, sec, cot, sin, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec. Trigonometry table. You should remember it by any means. The trigonometrical table always you can remember to solve the problem easily, to understand the problem easily. This is angle theta degree. This is ratio 0, 30, 45, 60, 90, 120, 0, 30, 45, 60, 90, 120, 150. This is 135, 135. 150, 180. Zero, pi by 6, pi by 4, pi by 3, pi by 2. This is 2 pi by 3. This is 45, 3 pi by 4. This is 150, that is 5 pi by 6. This is 180 pi. The basics are always lengthy, boring, time consuming, but if you jump, then you can go to the end. Everything goes end, because you can't learn quickly. The learning is a slow process. There are so many books, so many notes, so many internet connection, online system. These are easily available within a second, but if you don't understand the internal method, you again and again just confused. Now sin 0 is 0, cos 0 is 1, tan 0 is 0, cot 0 is undefined, sec 0 is 1, cosec 0 is undefined, sin 30 is half, cos 30 is root 3 by 2, tan 30 is 1 by root 3, cot 30 is root 3, sec 30 is 2 by root 3, cosec 30 is 2, 45 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2, tan 45 is 1, cot 45 is 1, sec 45 is root 2, cosec 45 is root 2. 60, sin 60 is root 3 by 2, cos 60 is half, tan 60 is root 3, cot 60 is 1 by root 3, sec 60 is 2, cosec 60 is 2 by root 3. 90, sin 90 is 1, cos 90 is 0, tan 90 undefined, cot 90 is 0, sec 90 undefined, cosec 90 1, 120. Now there is a problem. What is the value of 120? You just think a simple trick. This is suppose 60 degree. This is 90 degree, and this is again 120 degree. So this is also 60 degree, this is 60 degree, right? So these two triangles are identical, and since these two triangles are identical, both are 60 degree triangle. So angle for 60 degree same. So or otherwise you can say this is 180 minus 60. This is 180 minus 45. This is 180 minus 30. Now what can we do? 180 minus 60. So just look at the 60 value. 60 value. This is root 3 by 2. This is up. This is root 3. This is 1 by root 3. This is 2. This is 2 by root 3. Now all values are not positive. Why? Look, when it is in this quadrant, the base going to negative x direction. Base length is same. Both the cases, the length of the base is same, but it is opposite direction. If this is a by 2, this is minus a by 2, right? So it is negative. So in that case, cos becomes negative. Or we can say sine and cosec positive, all sine tan cos. There is another very important relation in quadrant sine, all sine also cosec, tan also cot, and cos also sec. These are positive, but all others are negative. So sine positive, cosec positive, all others are negative, right? All others are negative. These two are positive. For 135 degree, go to 45 degree chart. 45 degree chart, that is 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2, 1, 1, root 2, root 2, right? But again in 45 degree, sine is positive, cosec is positive, right? But all are negative. 150 degree, go to 30 degree. 30 degree line, just go to 30 degree column, write down all the values of 30 degree, all the values of 30 degree, and again this is positive, all negative, positive. For 180 degree, go to 0 degree, 0, 1, 0, infinity, 1, infinity. Again this is positive, infinity or undefined, not positive, negative, but this is positive, this is negative, 0 negative, no meaning, this is negative. This is the simple trick. This is the simple trick you can learn easily. The simple trick of trigonometrical chart. Remember, when you cross the 90 degree position, that is in second quadrant, sine and cosec values are positive. All values are same as 90 degree, 0 to 90 degree. All ratios are same as 90 to 180. But only difference is those angles are 180 minus that angle. That is, the angle 120 means 60 degree. 180 minus 60 degree. 150 degree means 180 minus 45 degree. 135 means 180 minus 45 degree. 150 means 180 minus 30 degree. And 180 means 180 minus 180, 0 degree. So choose the column first. Choose the column first. For 120 degree, choose the column 60 degree. Choose the column 60 degree. For 135, choose the column 45. For 150 degree, choose the column 30 degree. and for 180 degree choose the column 0 degree, and after that you can easily find the value of all angle from 0 degree to 180 degree. From 0 degree to 180 degree you can calculate, you don't require to calculate this type 120, 135, 150 or 2 pi by 3, 3 pi by 4, 5 pi by 6 pi. This type of angle, second quadrant angle, you can easily find from these first quadrant angles. Only difference is this sign. Thank you for watching. Today we can end trigonometry here. Trigonometry, angle, radian, degree, ratio of sides of right angle triangle. Thank you.